Hi guys, today's video is 10 embarrassing things about IBS that I'm not afraid to share because it is about bloody time we end the poo taboo. Who's with me? Sitting comfortably? Got your elasticated waistband on? Yes I have. Let's go. I've started wearing maternity jeans and before you even think of it, I'm not pregnant. Nope, not one bit. Sometimes I may look like I'm pregnant, but you know, that's just the good old IBS bloat. So my best friend had a baby last year and she had 2 pairs of skinny maternity jeans that she very kindly donated to me. Because I found that when I wear normal skinny jeans, I like to wear quite high-waisted jeans because I have a ridiculously long body and they're just so stiff and uncomfortable that they just irritate my tummy once I get a bit bloated. And let's be honest, I bloat at least 6 out of 7 days a week. So I need something that is roomy and expands as my stomach expands. So sexy. And I mean, I live in midi skirts normally because they're quite generous around the tummy area, but maternity jeans, so good. So worthwhile at Christmas. Anytime you're going out and you're going to have a big dinner, just, you know, you've got that extra bit of support that can just ease and kind of grow with your tummy. It is a win for me. And actually I feel like we should start some kind of campaign to get some really nice looking maternity jeans that are for the IBS tummy. Hands up if you wear them, let me know. My stomach has a tendency to gurgle really bloody loudly at the most inappropriate of times. Watching a film, gurgle. In a meeting at work, gurgle. Just any time that it might be quiet, my stomach will have a little gurgle. And it's not the same as a rumble, let me tell you. It's just the most bizarre noises and there's no explanation for it. It's just my stomach trying to communicate something with me. I'm quite gassy. It's a nice one to share. Doesn't really matter what I eat, I'm quite gassy. And I think that's probably linked with the old bloating problem. I stopped eating baked beans for a while and I've started to reintroduce them into my diet, and I can say, it doesn't happen with them. But you know, certain vegetables, broccoli, I'm just quite a gassy person. Now this is an honest one. I've missed days at work, I've missed parties, I've missed a wedding, my own birthday celebrations because of my IBS and my body's urgent need to empty my bowels. Yeah. It's super frustrating, it can happen at any time, and I've just learnt to accept that sometimes you just can't control these things and you just have to go with it. When it comes on, that sudden urgent feeling that anyone who suffers with any form of gut issues will be aware of. It's kind of that sweeping fear, the dread, the hot sweats, the feeling of like, shit, I need to go now. Where the hell am I and where the hell is the loo? It sounds nasty, it is nasty, and I've missed a hell of a lot of stuff because of my bloody gut. I'm the go-to person when friends have gut issues or they just want to talk about poo. I'm the girl. My family is very, very open, we share everything. So bowels do come up quite often and we do talk about it a lot. And no, I'm not embarrassed. No, I'm not ashamed, we all go. It's just some of us tend to go more than others. So, you know, if my friends need advice or they think they've got IBS or they've got a bit of a dodgy stomach and they just want some advice or just someone to talk to, if the cap fits, I'm the girl. Now, this next one is a delightful topic. It's all about those smells. I've recently come across a product called Poo-Pourri. 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 Yeah, don't quite know how you pronounce it, but let me just tell you, I'm in the market for that because, let's be honest, no one's shit smells like roses, does it? Especially if you have a gut like mine. I have to go to the loo at least 2 or 3 times a day. Fact, could be more if I'm having a little bit of a flare-up, could be less if my body's, you know, just decided to stop digesting food for a little while. Funny story, one of my old friends who now lives far away from me up north, he actually nicknamed me taboo back when we were in our teens, and that name has stuck due to the fact that I go twice a day. There is that. One of my worst and probably most embarrassing stories happened a couple of years ago. I was on the train home. I think I'd been out after work somewhere. I wasn't quite on the last train home, but it was a later one, which was good actually, because it meant it was a lot emptier than usual. My train journey home is around 50 minutes to an hour, and there are no toilets on my train. So you can imagine my sheer terror when I felt a flare-up kind of taking over my body, and knowing that somehow I was just going to have to hold it and wait until I got home. Obviously I had a massive anxiety attack. I had the sweats, I was in absolute floods of tears, I was bent over, crippled, like agonising stomach cramps. I can't even begin to tell you. It's that feeling that someone's kind of like got a knife and they've stuck it in your gut and then they've like twisted it round and around and around and around. I was in an absolute state. I called my mum, I called Al, my fiance, and I cried down the phone to both of them, and I was like, please, can someone pick me up from the train station? I'm not going to be able to make it home if I walk. I just need someone to get me home now. I was actually genuinely terrified that the worst thing would happen. I wouldn't be able to control it. Well, I don't think I need to explain that, but it did not happen, thank the Lord. I got home, I ran off the train as soon as it had stopped, I got in the car, whizzed home, fine, yeah. Other commuters did see me cry, nobody asked me if I was okay. Don't think I could have strung a sentence together anyway. It happens. I am very knowledgeable in public toilets. Wherever I'm going, I know where the nearest toilet is. If I'm planning a new journey, I will research where the nearest toilet is, because there is nothing worse than needing to go and not knowing where it is, especially if it's the old urgency situation. So yeah, I know all the public toilets. I know how much. I know the ones you have to pay for, the ones you don't, the best, the worst, the crippling ugly. Oh, but yeah. Toilets. Finally, I have been given a seat on the train before because somebody thought I was pregnant. I wasn't pregnant, just very, very bloated. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll accept the seat, but yeah, not pregnant, just bloated. Maybe that should be my new motto. Maybe I should have that as a badge. Try food for thought there. There you have it, guys. 10 embarrassing things about my IBS that I've shared with the world. Subscribe to my channel, because this year I swear I'm going to make even more IBS videos, and I am going to share the entire shitstorm, let's call it that, shall we? If you haven't already, go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Joe's Clothes. Come along, let's talk about IBS together. Let's break that goddamn poo taboo. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and thank you very much for watching. See ya!